In our modern quest for well-being, we have become master data analysts of our own bodies. We track our steps with religious fervor, optimize our macronutrients through meticulous apps, and biohack our sleep with wearable sensors. We treat our health as a complex equation to be solved, a system to be engineered for peak performance. But what if one of the most powerful medicines we have access to isn't a supplement, a program, or a piece of technology? What if it's a place? And what if the prescription is simply to be there? This brings us to our final practice, one that elegantly weaves together all the threads we have explored. The Japanese art of Shinrin-yoku, Shinrin-yoku, ***. The term translates literally as forest bathing, and it is crucial to understand what this is not. It is not hiking to conquer a summit. It is not trail running to clock a certain mileage. It is not exercise. It is the slow, deliberate, and gentle practice of immersing yourself in the atmosphere of the forest, of bathing your senses in its living presence. In Japan, where the practice was developed in the 1982 as a response to a public health crisis of stress-related illness, doctors can issue a literal prescription for it. How can the simple act of SZ in a forest produce such powerful and measurable effects on our physical and mental health? This is not a flight of poetic fancy or a placebo effect. It is a biological reality. The forest is actively communicating with us through an invisible chemical dialogue, soothing our minds with its inherent visual language and reminding us of our rightful place in the world. Forest bathing is a profound act of remembering that we are biological creatures and our wellness is inextricably linked to the health of our native habitat. The most potent healing offered by the forest is entirely invisible. As you walk among the trees, you are breathing in the very essence of the forest's immune system. Trees, especially conifers like pines and cedars, constantly release airborne aromatic compounds called phytoncides. These volatile organic substances are the tree's natural defense mechanism, protecting them from pests, bacteria, and fungi. When we enter their environment, we are literally inhaling their medicine. This is not a metaphor, it is biochemistry. The effects of these phytoncides on the human body are astonishing and well documented. Groundbreaking research from Japan and South Korea has shown that inhaling compounds like alpha-pinene and limonene, which give forests their characteristic scent, has a direct and profound impact on our physiology. Studies found that after just a few hours of forest bathing, participants showed a significant increase in both the number and the activity of their phosphate natural killer NK cells. These are a crucial type of white blood cell that our bodies use to seek out and destroy virally infected cells and early-stage cancer cells. Remarkably, this boost to the immune system isn't fleeting. Its positive effects can last for up to a month after a single trip to the forest. At the same time, levels of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline plummet, and both blood pressure and heart rate decrease, guiding the entire cardiovascular system into a state of deep calm. While the forest heals us with its invisible chemistry, it also restores us with its visible structure. Nature is filled with fractals, complex, self-repeating patterns that are found everywhere, from the branching of a tree and the unfurling of a fern frond to the jagged coastline and the delicate architecture of a snowflake. According to attention restoration theory, these natural fractals engage our minds in a unique and restorative way. The bright flashing lights of a screen or the dense text of a report demand our directed attention, a type of high-energy focus that is easily depleted, leading to mental fatigue. The fractal patterns of nature, however, evoke soft fascination. Our attention is gently held, drawn in by the intricate beauty without any conscious effort. This state of effortless attention allows our capacity for directed focus to rest and recharge. It's why you can lose track of time while watching the play of light through leaves or the ripples on a pond. Your mind is engaged, but not exhausted. It is this gentle, captivating quality of the natural world that quiets the internal chatter, reduces mental fatigue, and allows for a profound sense of peaceful connection. The forest doesn't demand your attention, it gracefully invites it, and in doing so, it gives your weary mind the rest it so desperately needs. To truly embrace Shinrin-yoku, we must unlearn a lifetime of conditioning. Our modern mindset is goal-oriented. We walk to get somewhere. We engage in activities to achieve a result. Forest bathing asks us to abandon this entirely. The goal is to have no goal. The destination is simply here. It is a practice of being, not doing. You might spend 2 or 3 hours in the forest and cover only a single mile, and that would be a profound success. The metric of achievement is not distance covered, but depth of presence. The practice itself is beautifully simple. First, you make a conscious decision to leave the digital world behind. Turn your phone off or leave it in the car. This is not just about avoiding distractions. It is about severing the invisible tether that constantly pulls your awareness away from the present moment. Next, you begin to walk, slowly. There is no path you must follow. Let your intuition, your curiosity, or a patch of interesting light guide you. Wander aimlessly. As you move, intentionally awaken all your senses, just as we have practiced throughout this journey. See the world with fresh eyes. Notice the impossible number of greens in the canopy, the intricate lace of moss on a fallen log, the way sunlight filters through the leaves to dapple the forest floor. Listen to the forest's symphony, the biophony of birds and insects, the geophony of the wind in the pines, and the crunch of leaves under your feet. Smell the rich, damp aroma of the soil, the sharp, clean scent of pine, the fragrance of unseen wildflowers. Touch the world around you, the rough, ancient bark of an oak, the cool, smooth surface of a stone, the soft, delicate texture of a fern. Finally, find a place that invites you to be still. Sit down against a tree, lie back on the soft earth, and simply exist. Let the forest's atmosphere wash over you, with no agenda other than to receive its quiet gifts. We evolved in and with the natural world. Returning to it is not an indulgence or a luxury. It is a homecoming. The forest is not merely a pretty backdrop for our lives. It is a living, breathing system that is actively communicating with us, healing our bodies and quieting our minds with its invisible medicine and silent wisdom. It is a powerful reminder that we are not separate from nature, but an inseparable part of it. The forest has always been here, waiting with its boundless generosity and profound intelligence. It is our native habitat, and it holds the keys to our own well-being. All it asks is that we return and remember.